Friends, today we are going to start coordination compounds. Coordination compounds, that is, compounds in which central metal ion is linked with the ligands through coordinate bond. Main identification of coordination compounds, they are written within square bracket. And students, the first part within the square bracket, it is called central metal ion. The rest species within the square bracket, these are called ligands. Just like that's your coordination complex. The first part, that is iron, we call it central metal ion, and ammonia as ligand. Ligands, that is electron rich species. We have studied in P block, that is NH3 acts as Lewis base due to lone pair of electron, that is it is electron rich species. There are some many examples. Square bracket, the first part it is central metal iron, and these are ligands, halide ions. In the same way, iron is central metal ion and water it is called as ligand. Coordination compounds, they retain their identity in solid state as well as in aqueous solutions. Students, that's your coordination complex written within square bracket. When we ionize it in aqueous solution, the counter ion, that is chloride ion, will separate out. Its clarity is 3 times. But square bracket remain as such, it does not dissociate under normal conditions. The square bracket part remain as such. That's the main unique property of coordination compounds. NH3 6 times. The counter ion is chloride ion 3 times, it means the charge on it is plus 3. That is, coordination compounds, they retain their identity in solid state as well as in aqueous solutions. Friends, FeCl3, that is your ionic salt, ionic compound. What will happen when you ionize it in aqueous solution? It will give ferric ion plus chloride ions, that is it lost its identity. Cation part separate, ferric ion, anion part separate. It will give the test of iron, that is potassium ferrocyanide test. It will give the test of chloride ion, that is silver nitrate test. But it contain iron, but it does not give the test of iron, that is potassium ferrocyanide test. It will not give because from it ferric ions does not separate, but from ionic compounds they separates. That's the major difference between coordination compounds and double salts. Coordination compounds, they retain their identity in solid state as well as in aqueous solutions. But salts, they lost their identity in aqueous solution. How many ions will it give in aqueous solution? Friends, your answer should be 4. 3 times anion and 1 times cation. Stoichiometry of cation part is 1 and stoichiometry of anion part is 3. It will give 4 ions. In the same way, it also gives 4 ions. Stoichiometry of cation part 1 and stoichiometry of anion part is 3. Now please come some more examples. There's the coordination complex written within square bracket. What will happen when we ionize it in aqueous solution? The counter ion is potassium ion. It will separate out cation part 3 times and square bracket separates, but it retain as such FeCl6. Students, counter ion is potassium 3 positive. It means now it will carry 3 negative charge. Again, square bracket exists in solid state as well as in aqueous solutions. They retain their identity in solid state as well as in aqueous solutions. After this, types of coordination complexes. Types of coordination complexes. Maybe cationic complex, maybe anionic complex, or maybe neutral complex. That is, they may be ionic or neutral. That's the second difference between coordination compounds and double salts. First difference we study, that is, coordination compounds retain their identity in solid state as well as in aqueous solutions, while double salts, they lost their identity in aqueous solutions. That's the common salt. Ferric chloride, single salt, double salt, maybe potassium, more salt. And second point, coordination compounds, they may or may not be ionic. May be ionic or may be neutral, may or may not be ionic, and salts, they are always ionic. Salts are always ionic and coordination compounds may or may not be ionic. If they are ionic, maybe cationic complex or maybe anionic complex. Students, first one is cationic complex. It is clear, all of you know cation carry which charge? Positive. That's its definition. Complex ion carrying net positive charge is called cationic complex, just like this one. Second, anionic complex. Anion, all of you know, negative charge ion. The definition is within it. complex ion carrying net negative charge. It is called anionic complex. Now it is anionic complex because on square bracket -3 is mentioned. And third one is neutral complex. Complexes having no net charge. That's the example nickel tetracarbonyl. We will do their nomenclature later. Students, the main identification of cationic anionic complex is that if both right and left sides of the square bracket are vacant and no charge is mentioned. Left as well as right sides, they are vacant and no charge is mentioned. It is neutral complex. Now please come here. If square bracket is second part, left to the square bracket, some one species alkali metal is mentioned. It is cation part. Definitely it is anion. So we call it anionic complex. If square bracket is first part, you know first part is cation. And on the right side some anion is mentioned, maybe polyatomic ion or monatomic. Such it is cationic complex. Cationic, anionic and neutral. Students, that's your coordination complex. It is now neutral. Both sides are vacant and no charge. If I mention here SO4 sulfate, now it becomes first part, so I call it cationic complex now. And if I write here potassium, K2, K3, any one, now it is the cation part, automatically it becomes anionic complex now. But now it is neutral. Both right and left sides are vacant, neutral. If on the left side some polyatomic ion or monatomic ion is mentioned, it is cationic. And first part is alkali metal, maybe potassium, sodium, then it is anionic complex. I hope the concept is clear. Cationic, anionic and neutral. Please mention their definitions and one example. It's clear, students. If I separate sulfate ion, counter ion, automatically it carry 2 positive charge. It is clear. Cationic complex. If I separate potassium 2 times counter ion, 2 negative, it is anionic complex. In this both sides are vacant, it is called neutral complex. After this, that's your coordination complex. First part is called central metal ion within square bracket. It is cation part, students. And on the left side something is mentioned, it is anion part. We focus only on coordination complex, that is within square bracket. First part is metal ion and the rest are called ligands, that is electron rich species. Now what is the definition of central metal ion? Central metal ion, students, all of you know metal ion carry positive charge. So I call it as cation. Cation to which one or more neutral molecules or oppositely charged ions are attached. Cation to which one or more neutral molecules or oppositely charged ions are attached is called central metal ion. Now what are ligands? Students, what are ligands? Ligands, Lewis base, that is they are electron rich species. These are negatively charged ions or neutral species which are linked with the central metal ion through coordinate bond. That's central metal ion and it is ligand. That's central metal ion and it is ligand. Ligands, either negatively charged or neutral species which are linked by the central metal ion through coordinate bond. After this, the next is denticity of ligand, students. Denticity means number of donor atoms present in the ligand. Denticity, number of donor atoms in the ligand. On this basis, ligands are classified as monodentate, bidentate and third one polydentate. All of you know poly means many, bi means 2, mono means 1. Denticity means donor atom. Monodentate ligand, ligand having one donor atom because mono means 1. Ligand having one donor atom, monodentate ligand. Bi means 2. Now what is the definition of bidentate ligand? Within the question, ligands having 2 donor atoms. Polydentate, poly means many, ligands having more than 2 donor atoms. Students, monodentate ligands, example water. All of you know water. Oxygen is the donor atom containing 2 lone pairs. Only one donor atom oxygen. Ammonia, nitrogen carry lone pair. Halide ions, negative charge, cyanide, these are monodentate. Simple example water which we drink. After this, bidentate ligand. What is the definition? Please tell. Ligands having 2 donor atom. Example, ene students, that is ethylene diamine. Ene is the abbreviation for ethylene. Ethylene, bete alkyl. Alkyl means terminal carbon and alkylene means non-terminal carbon. Ethylene diamine. Amines contain nitrogen atom. It is clear there are 2 donor atoms because nitrogen all times in neutral form carry one lone pair. Now it is your bidentate ligand. Second is oxalate ion. Oxalate ion, parent compound is oxalic acid. Again bidentate, 2 negative centers. Glycinate ion. Glycinate ion, glycine, that is first amino acid Optically inactive. NH2, it is glycinate. One active center and one lone pair on nitrogen. Students, bidentate ligands, they are further classified. Please supplement your knowledge. Symmetrical and unsymmetrical. When both donor atoms are same, O negative. Nitrogen, both donor atoms are same. They are called symmetrical bidentate ligands. When two donor atoms in bidentate ligand, they are different. Such are called unsymmetrical. It is clear. One donor atom is nitrogen and one donor atom is oxygen. Donor atom is which can donate electron pair to the central metal line. It is called donor atom. Polydentate. Poly means many. Ligands having more than two donor atoms. Polydentate. Example EDTA. EDTA, hardness of water is measured by EDTA method. You have studied in +1. Ethylene diamine tetraacetate. Ethylene diamine tetraacetate. Ethylene, students, again alkylene non-terminal carbon. Diamine, amines contain nitrogen. Tetraacetate, tetra means 4 times, total 4, so 2 times with each nitrogen. Acetate, CH2CO negative. CH2COO negative, CH2CO negative, CH2COO negative. That's the structure of EDTA, very easy. Ethylene, then approach to diamine and then tetraacetate. Friends, 4 negative centers and 2 nitrogen carrying lone pair. How many donor atoms are there? 1, 2 and 4 negative centers, 6. It is the example of polydentate ligand. After this, there is one specific category. What are ambidentate ligands? Ambidentate, students, they are monodentate. Monodentate, now all of you know, one donor atom. Monodentate, what can link with the metal line through more than one site. Please suppose AB, it is the monodentate ligand, general form. Now A can also donate its electron pair to the donor atom, as well as B can also donate its electron pair to the metal atom. In this case, the donor atom is A, and in this case the donor atom is B, but it is monodentate, that is having only one donor atom. Either A can participate, B becomes unreactive. If B participate, A becomes unreactive. This category is called monodentate. Example, cyanide or isocyanide. Link by carbon, cyanide, link by nitrogen, isocyanide. Ambidentate, they are monodentate but can link to the metal line through more than one site. After this, students, next is, what do you mean by coordination number? Coordination number, that is total number of coordinate bonds formed by ligand with central metal line. Total number of ligands attached with metal line is given in the book, but it is wrong. Total number of coordinate bonds formed by the ligand. Please write this exact definition. Now we have studied denticity of ligand. Monodentate, bidentate or polydentate. You know monodentate form one coordinate bond, bidentate form two coordinate bond. Now please answer me, what is the coordination number of metal line in the following complexes? These are the complexes, students. At first, it is neutral complex. Both sides are vacant. First part is complex part. It is cationic complex. It carry negative charge. Third is anionic complex. Now, what is the coordination number? It is clear. The first part is called metal line. In this case, the metal line is iron. In this case, again iron. And in this case, it is zinc. What is the coordination number of iron? Students, कितने coordinate bond है? Total number of coordinate bonds formed by ligand. Please check the nature of ligand. Ammonia, NH3. It is monodentate. Cl, halide ion, again monodentate. Monodentate form one bond, 4 times 4. Again monodentate. It form 1, 2 times 2. 4 plus 2. That is coordination number is 6. What is the coordination number of iron in it? Students, ligands 3 हैं, but it is bidentate, En. Ethylene diamine, one bidentate form, 2 coordinate bonds. How many times? 3 times. Again, the coordination number is 6. In this case, the coordination number is not 3. Total number of coordinate bonds. Bidentate form 2 bonds. Automatically 3 will form 6 bonds. OH, hydroxide ion, it is again monodentate. Nature of ligand you have to check. Monodentate 4 times. Coordination number is 4. Coordination number, that is total number of coordinate bonds formed by ligand with central metal line. After this, next is homoleptic and heteroleptic complexes. Students, homo means same, hetero means different. Homoleptic complexes, heteroleptic complexes. Complexes in which central metal line is surrounded only by one type of ligands. Similar ligands, they are homoleptic complex, just like nickel tetracarbonyl. All are of same type of ligands, CO. Hetero means different, in which central metal ion is surrounded by more than one type of ligands. It is separate ligand, it is separate ligand. Same type of ligands homoleptic, more than one type of ligands heteroleptic. Students, name the central metal ion in it, iron. What is the coordination number of iron? Please, coordination number. Focus on the coordinate bond. It is monodentate. It will form 3 bond. Water is again monodentate. 1, 3 times 3 form 6. Central metal ion it is nickel. After this, chelating ligands and chelate. These are some ligands, complexes. It is clear it is heteroleptic. It is homoleptic, it is homoleptic. Maybe cationic, anionic or neutral, that's the nature. But it is homoleptic or heteroleptic. Identical ligands, homoleptic, more than one type of ligands, heteroleptic. Next, chelating ligands and chelate. Chelating ligands, students, may be bidentate or polydentate. Chelating ligands can never be monodentate because they form a ring structure. Ring is possible in case of bi or polydentate. Chelating ligands, the definition is when a bidentate or polydentate ligand is attached by 2 or more donor atoms forming a ring structure. Cycle बन जाएगा. The ligand is called chelating ligand and complex is called chelate. Please, when we do the example, the concept will clear. That's your example. It is clear it is homoleptic complex, identical ligands, coordination number is 4. Because it is bidentate, form 2 bonds 2 times, it will form. It is cationic complex, net charge is positive. Students, in this case the ligand is EN, ethylene diamine. Ethylene non-terminal carbons, diamine, NH2, NH2. We call it chelating ligand because in it the donor atoms are 2. When they donate electron pair to the central metal ion, automatically it is clear cycle बन गया. Such ligands are called chelating ligands. Now please look here, I open this. Central metal ion is copper in 2 times, one on left side and one on right side. CH2, CH2, NH2, NH2. Nitrogen is donor atom forming a ring structure. This ligand is called chelating ligand and this complex is called chelate. Chelate effect I write. The stabilization of the coordination complex due to chelating ligands is called chelate effect. Students, whenever bidentate or polydentate ligands are present, such complexes are more stable as compared to the others in which monodentate ligands are present due to chelate effect. Please come here, that's the example which is more stable. In both cases, metal ion is cobalt. It is in +3 oxidation state, but it is monodentate ligand, NH3. It is bidentate ligand, EN. It will form ring structure that is chelate. It will show chelate effect. It means we will take this one due to chelate effect. In each metal ion is cobalt. Both are homoleptic, identical ligands. Coordination number 6. Here again coordination number 6. It is bidentate. 2 3s are 6. Thank you.